we're incredibly well positioned. Tier 1 location, Western Australia, the world's largest titanium discovery. Circle back, we've just put another great team member into what is already building a fabulous team here in Australia to get this project through to feasibility into a financial decision to go forward and mine.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Empire Metals Managing Director, Shaun Bunn. Shaun, very good to speak with you this morning. You've announced that you've appointed Michael Tamlin as Marketing Manager, and you've also extended the TiPMC partnership. How do these moves accelerate Pitfield's path to market?
Yeah, these are really important, progress steps, and the end sight. I mean, I guess what you have to first think about is, why do you bring a marketing manager on it? And we're still an exploration company moving into building an MRE. I think it's a really critical step for us at this point in time. If you reflect over the last, say, 6 to 12 months, we've got a handle on the geology. We've done the mineralogical work that we set out to do. We understand what we have in the ground. We've done the processing test work. We still have work to do to optimize that, but we are now, we put out an announcement a few weeks ago, high recoveries, getting all the way through to a 99% TiO₂ product. So the processing's coming along really well. And it really became obvious to me that the next phase really has to be, okay, what are the what's happening in the markets? Who are we going to sell products to? What do they want? Where are the opportunities? Let's start working on that now. And we can tailor some of the final product development to suit those markets. So Michael is an incredible, 30 years experience in marketing across multiple commodities. He's got a massive network across, retail traders, the commodity guys, Traxxas, Wogan. He understands, the chemical industry really well. And so big chemical companies like BASF in Europe and others, He's worked on product innovation and getting, tailoring products and getting deals done. So, I'm super happy to have Michael come on board. I was been chasing him for well over 12 months, and it was an opportunity, that came up about a month ago that was just too good to pass up. Quickly on to, TiPMC. These guys are based out of the US, Nashville, and they're basically titanium experts. These are the guys that understand the detail of the titanium industry to a great degree. So we're not going to be able to take people on and put them into our office on a permanent basis with that narrow but very high degree of understanding of the industry. And having a sort of a strategic relationship with them is really giving us high value, high powered insight into how those titanium sales, how those markets work. So it's a combination, if you like, of having in-house strategy and almost surgical precision supplied by the guys over in the US.
Shaun, it looks like you're making good progress with Pitfield at this stage, but we have seen some volatility in your share price and a recent drop-off. Any reasons for that?
Look, there are no obvious reasons, from the project or the company. I think we were taken a bit surprised by the severity of the drop-off and the speed at which it's come at us, because there's nothing that there's been no fundamental change in either the company's situation, financial position, or strength. There's been absolutely no setbacks or changes in the way the Pitfield project is coming together. I mean, Pitfield we're constantly demonstrating the better alternative that represents as a titanium producer coming on in a period of time when the Western world is desperately seeking a secure supply of high value, high premium value, lower cost supply of titanium. So we're incredibly well positioned tier one location, Western Australia, the world's largest titanium discovery. And circle back, we've just put another great team member into what is already building a fabulous team here in Australia to get this project through to feasibility into a financial decision to go forward in mind. So, marketing manager, we got a study manager, Alan Rubio, in only a month or so ago. A hydrometallurgist joined the team, and that's building on the geological, environmental, processing people that we recruited over the last 12, 18 months. So, Pitfield is going very well. It's incredibly rapid pace that we're setting, and no sign of letting up. Our MRE, the next critical milestone, is due to come out in the next few weeks. It'll be released in October.
So what should we be watching? What should we be watching out for as you move towards that MRE next month, Shaun?
Well, the normal progress that we're making. I mean, we could constantly be putting up process updates, and when we have something of substance to report, we'll keep the market informed. I think the real critical thing for us is it's business as usual here in the office. We're focused on getting the MRE out, the database, everything that we needed to provide to the independent geologists that are going to be building the resource model is handed over, and they're working their way through the modelling, and the sign off on the competent person will come. So no delays, no surprises. Everything's falling into place. I don't know what the answer is going to be yet, obviously, but I have great expectations of putting a stamp out, our stamp out there that says, biggest titanium discovery in the world is just going to deliver, a high quality, very significant resource base.
Shaun, I hope you'll continue to keep us updated with your progress. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
You're welcome, Stephen.
Empire Metals Managing Director Shaun Bunn.